All right, I think it's a little time for an update on the client that has $76,000 a month and how we're replicating that success this year. So first, a little context. She has a membership. It's open enrollment, so people can join anytime they want. But what we are doing is we are hosting strategic and intentional sales throughout the year to not only get a little bit of an infusion of cash and new members, but also to then be able to strategically stack renewal payments.
Okay, so anything that you see here highlighted is a month that we had some sort of sale or promotion. So you'll see in November, that's that $76,000 month. Again, that was the result of a Black Friday sale as well as renewals from our May promotion. But if you start to look at 2025, you'll see we had a huge jump in February. And that's because we had the 3-month renewals coming from the Black Friday sale, as well as just, new members joining because again, it's open enrollment. We had our first big promotion in March. We saw another jump there, but that also is showing huge growth down in June. So in June, we had a flash sale, so a little bit smaller than some of the other planned ones we have, but we're also seeing 3-month renewals from that March sale there. So we also are seeing big growth in June over last June. Again, we're seeing really big growth in May because we held another sale in May, and we're also seeing 6-month renewals from November, as well as the second billing cycle for anyone that renewed at the 3-month membership from November. So we're seeing all of this compound over time, and which is continuing to grow. So the strategy is working really, really well.
Now, this is not a strategy that I would recommend for everyone. In fact, I actually tell most people not to host this many sales, but this aligns really well with my client's mission as well as her target market. So it works perfectly for her. But the biggest reason I wanted to show you this is because this is why you need to look at your data as well as your bigger strategy. Because when you start to connect the two, you can make plans like this, long-term plans, so you can replicate your success over time. And the best part about this is we now have a framework and a system. So it really doesn't add any work to my client's plate. In fact, her virtual assistant can do most of this and prep all of these sales. So it just kind of runs on autopilot. She just shows up a little bit on social media to promote it.